Trust you? Can he trust you? Can he trust you to tell it? Oh God, some of us are, most of us, all of us are waiting for something, waiting for an answer. We've prayed about it. We've turned it over to Jesus. We're waiting for an answer. We're waiting for him to answer our prayers so we can have a powerful testimony. Yet he can't trust us to tell it. We won't tell it. Can he trust you to tell it? Will you tell it? Can he trust you with this testimony? My God, some of us we would have been blessed already. We would have received it already. The very thing that we've asked God for, but he can't trust you to tell it because you're holding stuff in and you won't tell it. Like somebody needs to be delivered, and their very deliverance is tied up to you telling your testimony. Yet you won't tell it. You won't tell it. So I don't understand why the people won't tell what it is that needs to be told. I mean, just tell it. Tell what you need to tell it. Tell how he brought you over. Tell how he brought you through. Tell how he took you out of. Tell how he delivered you from. Just like tell it. Tell it. You hold it on to a testimony and you wondering why God has not blessed you with the next thing. The next thing you ask for. You're like, Lord, I know you brought me out of this, but will you bring me out of that? And he's like, you ain't even tell the last thing I brought you out of. You held on to that and you walked around with that as if you did it yourself. Like you walked around with that. You'd say there are some people right now who've been delivered from poverty, who've been delivered from brokenness, from being broke, busted, and disgusted, from being down and out. And they got a nice office job and bank account is looking nice and they moved to a nice house and everything, but they won't say that God did it. They won't say that the Lord has helped them. No, they acting like they did it themselves. I worked on this and I worked on that and I did this and I made that and I made, no. That had nothing to do with you. Like, yeah, you might have taken the steps, but that was all God, because if he didn't pave the way, Jesus, if he didn't pave the way for you, there will be no steps to take. So you're like, I took the necessary steps to get my life in order. I took the necessary steps to get off drugs. I took the necessary steps to get out of that bad divorce. I took the necessary steps to lose weight. I took the necessary steps to do this. But if the way wasn't made for you, those steps would be, you would be standing still taking steps. You would be stepping in place if there was no path for you to step on. But God has laid out a path for you to go on and said, listen, you could choose the left or you could choose the right. Now the left, you're going to go around the circle to circle to circle and go through more and more obstacles and situations than you have to, only to lead to the same place. But if you go to the right, the way has already been made. I'm not saying there's not going to be obstacles and things there, but the way has already been made. All you got to do is step in and walk into this thing, walk into your victory, walk into your destiny. But you got to tell it. Tell it when you reach your goal, like when you play in a video game and you reach a certain level, you pass that level, you reach your goal, there's a victory there. And then you go on to the next thing. But you got to tell it. Now we get excited about that. It's so funny because my son plays Fortnite. And every time there's a victory royal, a royale, whatever it's called, every time there's one of those, he runs out the room and he's like, Dad, I got another one. Dad, I got another one. So he's telling this testimony of how he overcome, how he came through, how he won, how he defeated, how he got the victory, how he won that battle. Yet we won't tell little stuff that God did. The light bill got paid, it didn't have to get cut off. We won't tell that. The rent got paid, we won't tell that, because we don't want people to know that we were broke, busted, and disgusted. We don't want people to know that we were down and out, that we were doing bad, that we got poor money management skills. Like, we don't want people to know that part of us. We just, we give a simple testimony. Oh, the Lord done it again. Oh, the Lord made a way. Oh, Jesus. No. Dig deeper. If he blessed you in detail, testify in detail. Testify in detail. See, I want people to know that, yes, I've been through some stuff. There's been eviction notices. Like, there's been me getting boxes, getting ready to pack up to be delivered from some stuff because I was on the verge of losing my place. And then God stepped in at 0 hour because it was way past the deadline that anybody gave me. It was way past any time that I needed to have money. But God stepped in and worked it out. It wasn't nothing that I did. It wasn't anything that I did. Nothing that I did. I had to stand still and wait, because see, when I was doing stuff and trying to make things happen and moving and, oh Lord, let me go do this and let me go do that to help you along the way, he said, well, I need to let you know that I don't need no help. I need you to sit down and praise me. That's what I need you to do. Just praise me. I got this. I worked this out. I did. And so I'm like, okay, God, you got this. Ain't nothing I can do. I'm in situations now where money is due. Back money is due. Oh, like the bills are due. Like stuff is due. And I'm like, Lord, ain't nothing I can do about it. And I don't have it. Like there's nothing I can do about it. You understand what I'm saying? So there's absolutely nothing I can do. Of course, things that run across my mind and go do this, go ask that, and this. No, 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 no. I'm not. Listen, I'm waiting solely on God. I'm solely standing in Jesus, waiting on the Lord to move. If he don't move, then nothing will happen. It won't happen. It won't take place. Those financial needs won't be met. This won't be met. Nothing will be taken care of. And guess what? I'm perfectly fine with that. Because if it's not met, that means he got something else working out for me. So I need you to understand that if he can trust you with his testimony, then he will allow you to pass the test. He will help you on through the test. He will get you on through this thing. But if he can't trust you with the testimony, you might be waiting for a minute. You might be stuck for a minute right where you at. Lord, I'm waiting on you. Lord, I'm waiting on you. It's been some of you, it's been years that you've been waiting on God to do something that he can snap his finger and take care of, that he can stretch out his hand and take care of, that he can speak a word and take care of. Do you know how easy that is? That he can just speak a word to somebody to take care of your situation. He can speak a word to your situation and take care of it just like that. Come on, speak a word. I can't speak nothing to change nothing that you're going through. I can't speak nothing to change nothing I'm going through. Well, yes, I can. There is a word. There's a name. I can speak Jesus. I can speak Jesus. That's going to change some things. So, I mean, all I'm saying is let God be able to trust you with your testimony and tell it. Tell it all. The dirty, deep, dark, nasty, stinking, tell it all. And I promise you, he going to keep on blessing you because he can trust you with it. He can trust you with his testimony. My God, be blessed today. Be blessed, be blessed, be blessed. Share love everywhere you go. Pass this love. Love is like, make it, it needs to be infectious. Like spread the love throughout the land. Even to those people who are not ready to receive it. Even to those people who don't show you love back. Spread it anyway. It is a requirement. It is your obligation. It is your duty to spread love because you have the love of God on the inside of you. So it's got to come out. Don't leave it dormant. It has to come out. Spread love everywhere you go. I love you guys. Have a great day. Just had to get that out. I'm sorry.